So how did the idea for this video actually come about? Well, I've got another video on the channel where I actually got the car in a very similar situation and I dug the car out by hand and we managed to drive straight out. Now, quite a few people actually commented on that video saying you should get some water and wet the sand around the tires and you'll be able to drive straight out. Now, I was pretty curious about this idea because I've never heard of it before, so I actually replied to a few of the comments and asked them like how much water and a few more details about what they normally do, but nobody actually got back to me, so I figure, hey, I'm gonna have to try this myself. So I've got the car nice and stuck, and here's the plan. I'm gonna get water, I'm gonna pour it in front of the wheels, and hopefully it's gonna firm up the ground underneath the tires and everything. And in theory, we might be able to drive straight out. Now, do I think this is actually gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work without some additional digging. But hey, let's just give it a shot. I might try about 3 bucketfuls in front of the wheels and we'll see how that looks and we'll go from there. So let's try this out. So I've dumped 3 bucketfuls in front of each tire, so roughly about 120 litres of water. And I'm very curious if this is going to do anything at all. Let's find out. Okay, so I'm in low range. I've got the diff lock on as well, just to give it every possible chance that it's got. Let's see what happens. And yeah, that did nothing. It's not looking too good at the moment. Well, if you're chassis bogged, pouring water around your tires isn't going to do very much at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the car out of the situation and then I'm going to get it bogged again. And we're going to try the same thing except with the car not so bogged, because as it is now, it's literally chassis bogged. It's sitting on its chassis, so it's very hard to crawl out of this situation without any additional digging. So we'll get the car out, we'll reset, we'll try again. All right, we'll just try get bogged again and give this whole thing another go. So I wasn't really happy with how bogged the car was before, so I've got it stuck again, and this time I'm pretty happy with it. It should be a good test to see if the water actually helps at all. So let's do it. 3 buckets in front of each tire, 120 litres all up. Let's see if we can get out. All right, well that's 3 buckets of water in front of each tire, and I tell you guys what, even if this does work, I reckon it'd be faster just to dig the car out with a shovel as opposed to running backwards and forwards to get water. All right, so let's give this a shot. Now, you guys aren't gonna see this front tire spin here because it's an open diff, so the other side's gonna be spinning. So don't comment, you're not in 4-wheel drive, because the other side will be spinning. All right, let's give this a shot. All right, let's get out of here, eh? I'm in low range. Yeah, that did nothing, eh? That was a waste of time, hands down. Okay, well that definitely did not work. So now let me show you guys how quickly you can actually dig the car out using a shovel. I'm gonna start the timer and we'll see how long it takes. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see that. All right, I'm just gonna start the timer and you're gonna have to believe me. So that was almost 4.5 minutes worth of digging, and I reckon we'll be able to drive straight out now. That was a complete waste of time. Using water to try and compact the ground when you're trying to get out of a sand recovery on the beach, total waste of time. Now, some people might say you need to dig the sand out and then put the water in. You know what, to be honest, we just managed to get ourselves out just by digging without running around with a bucket for 10 minutes to get water to compact all the ground. So, totally busted. Don't even bother with water. And guys, just drop your tire pressures. If I was running my normal beach pressure, I wouldn't even be able to get stuck on this beach. So drop your tires nice and low. 12 PSI is a great pressure for most vehicles. And carry a shovel with you. Anyway guys, don't forget to get out there and seek adventure. That was a complete waste of time.